1,000 years ago, superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness. It was a world of fear. It was the age of gargoyles.
What an amazing cartoon. And here comes my favorite part. Stone by day, warriors by night. Our first game in this episode is Gargoyles Quest 2. It's got nothing to do with the cartoon series, but I just thought it would be cool to remember. But it is about a gargoyle. Gargoyles Quest 2 is the prequel to the original game on the Game Boy. In this game, you are playing as the young firebrand on a quest to unleash the secret of the black light that brought destruction to your hometown. If playing as an awesome mythical creature like a gargoyle is not incentive enough for you to pick up the control, this game will keep you hooked with a solid storyline, the thrill of discovery as you search the land, unveiling secret passages and unlocking great power-ups. Definitely, Gargoyles Quest 2 is a must-play for everyone. Our next game is Ghosts and Goblins. Look at this cutscene right here. So you're in a cemetery about to bang your girlfriend, and then Satan shows up to cockblock you. If you're looking for a dark game on the NES, look no farther. Ghosts and Goblins is the pinnacle of evil on the NES. So you're on a quest chasing after Satan so you can save your girlfriend and bust that nut. This game is so dark that when you played it, you had to lock the doors to your room. And your mom would come knocking on the door and be like, "Honey, what are you playing in there?" And I would be like, I'm playing Bible Adventures on the NES, Mom." "Okay, honey." Yeah, that's exactly how it went. With the punishing difficulty and the fact that you were forced to play through the game twice in order to actually defeat it, this game truly belongs in hell. This is Ghosts and Goblins. Now let's look at Ghoul School. As I've mentioned before, some of the games that are included on our list are not here because they are great, but more because of the general idea that the programmers tried to implement in their game. Ghoul School is reminiscent of Bart vs. the Space Mutants, with the Metro style of search and discovery. It's slightly better than the Bart game, but way inferior to Metroid. But it's easy to see that just some minor changes could have made this game better. Something as simple as a map could have doubled the playing value of this game. It's a decent game and not a total loss. Well, at least in the end, you get to bang a cheerleader. Come on, make your move. Yeah. Wait, what? What? I just saved your ass. You're not gonna put out? And he's still going at it. It's like, are you sure? Are you sure? He's like, can I at least look at your tits? Let's play G.I. Joe, a real American hero. Funny story. Well, at least funny to me. When I was a kid, I was so confused about the G.I. Joe brand. I didn't know if the real-life soldiers were called G.I. Joes, or if the cartoon preceded the toys, or if the toys inspired the cartoon series. So when the game was available, I was even more confused, but that didn't stop me from enjoying this fun game. Who doesn't love to run around shooting digital bullets and killing everything in your path? With several different playable characters with an array of weapons and skills to make this game one of the most dynamic on the NES. Blast your way through enemy lines to eliminate the evil corporation Cobra and show them the power of the American military. America, fuck yeah! G.I. Joe The Atlantis Factor is a nice continuation to the first game. So it turns out that the Cobra Commander survived and is now back and stronger than ever. This time, he has emerged the lost city of Atlantis and is using its mythical powers to raise an indestructible army. But he wasn't counting on the might of the American military. Once again, the G.I. Joes are there to overpower the enemy. And once again, save the world from the Cobra Corporation. Yeah, we're gonna sink this fucking city. We don't care that it's the lost city of Atlantis with so much historical value. We're gonna throw it back down in the ocean because we're the American military. Fuck yeah! Let's play Gargoyles 13. Mafia Conspiracy, Gargoyles 13. When the NES ruled over our childhood, we were too young to understand what international conflicts were happening at the time. Gargoyles 13 capitalizes on the Cold War sentiment of the USA versus the USSR. I feel that if we had known that as kids, then maybe we would appreciate these games a little more. So you're a spy from the USSR, or an assassin, depending on what version of the game you're playing, who is sought after by the CIA as the one responsible for stealing a biological weapon. So it's up to you to find the real culprit and clear your name. The weirdest sections for this game are these 3D mazes that you have to navigate through, which are very reminiscent of a Windows 95 screensaver. And I remember sitting and just watching this for hours on end. Literally, it was hypnotizing. But the thing I like the most about this game is this cool Rad Racer scene that you get to play through in the end. It's like Rad Racer meets Spy Hunter. Two of my favorite games. This is the Mafia Conspiracy, Gargoyles 13. Let's play Gremlins 2, the new batch. I don't know why, but as a kid, I was not allowed to watch the Gremlins movie. I didn't understand why. I didn't even think it was that bad when I finally got to watch it in my teens. I was disappointed because I thought it would be a lot scarier, but it turned out to be funny, so I still enjoyed it. But I can understand why people would be scared of this movie. You have this cute cuddly thing that turns out to be the spawn of hundreds of evil creatures. This game is very solid and deserves a lot more attention than what it gets. The top-down view levels are very well designed and easy to navigate. The weapons and power-ups are awesome and fun to use. So pick up the controller and give this one a try. This is Gremlins 2, the new batch. Let's close this out with Guerrilla War. Unlike the previous Gremlins game, this is a game I was not allowed to play as a kid. The reason why I was not allowed to play this game is because I grew up in a country where there was actual armed conflict at the time. And it was thought that just even saying the word guerrilla out on the streets could get you killed. So I just had to sit there and watch my older brother and his friends play through it. I guess I'm okay with that now because now that I'm older, I can better understand the plot and appreciate it a little more. So when I was a kid, I thought you played as a member of the army fighting the guerrillas. Boy, was I wrong. You're actually playing as rebel guerrillas fighting to overthrow the government. More specifically, you are playing as Che Guevara and Fidel Castro. Man, talk about propaganda. It was so satisfying to me when I was old enough and had the money to buy my own copy. Regardless of who the protagonist and who the enemies are, this game is still enjoyable and a must try for everyone. This is Guerrilla War.